So this is what it's like to stay at the Hotel MiraCosta at the Tokyo DisneySea Resort. This is the hotel that is right in front of the main gate of DisneySea, and really the great perk about staying here is you get early access into the park 15 minutes before everybody else, which makes a huge difference, and it's overall just a really nice hotel to stay at. I'm going to show you around the common areas of the hotel, around the inside of one of the rooms. This room, a 2-bed room on the Venice side of the hotel, and then we'll share with you our pros and cons to let you know whether you should consider staying at this very pricey property, if I'm being honest, but no Disney vacation is cheap. All right, Princess, are you ready to show them around the hotel? Apparently she's ready to take a nap now, but all right, let's go. All right, before we check out the room, let's check out the property. If you're getting dropped off by a taxi, this hotel has a separate taxi drop-off from DisneySea, so make sure you tell the taxi driver or you input the location as the Hotel MiraCosta and not DisneySea. So this is the entrance from the taxi drop-off. If you have luggage, they'll put it on some carts and hold it for you. If not, then you just go ahead and walk right in. The staff was super nice when we got here to offer to take our picture as we came in. And then as you enter in to the grand lobby, you see a ship on top. This hotel has a nautical theme. Then you look up in this grand atrium of a lobby, 3 floors of guest room floors above this. All these people waiting here. I'll tell you what they're doing in a moment. There's the bell desk over here on the left, so you can pick up your luggage there or store it. And then this is the check-in area over here. So after you've checked in, which takes a while, probably took us about 20 minutes to check in, then there are these little chairs where you sit. So you sit in a chair, they give you a number, and then they call you to escort you to your room. Show you everything around. Oh, the princess found this right here. So in the lobby, there's a place where kiddos can sit and watch Disney cartoons. What do they got showing there? Frozen right now. All right. They've got some neat artwork on the wall. So Venice is the big theme of this hotel, and so we can see a bit of old school Venice right up here. Okay, in the other side of the lobby is the hotel's Chinese restaurant, Silk Road. Oh, and there's actually 2 restaurants here. There's Silk Road Garden, the Chinese restaurant, which these are the dinner prices. Oceana, which is a lunch and dinner buffet. You can see the prices over there, which a buffet or a set course. Next to the restaurants, they've got this little thing that says telephones. And what's in here? Are there any more telephones? There are indeed telephones. There's one telephone right over here. You can also rent mobile batteries if you need to charge up your phone. Yeah, we can't pull it out unless we pay. And then you can change coins, and they've got these things to make these silver medallions, souvenir medallions of your 100 yen coins. And there's also money exchanger here in the back. If you've got foreign currency and you want to exchange it, you can do so here. Let's see what they're doing. 138 yen per $1 from this machine.
Can we get out?
So just next to the telephone room, actually before we get to the shop, is this little staircase down here that you can see from this staircase down into the park. So this is Tokyo DisneySea right back here. We're here in August, so as we're walking this way, it starts to get warmer. The Curious Princess wants to get up so she can see the view that we're going to see tomorrow. Whee! Ah! Look at that. There's a boat. There's some rides.
There's water spraying.
And there's water spraying. And also on the first floor down this staircase, there's a special entrance from the hotel into DisneySea, but you can only use this one after 10 a.m. You can come and go from the park to the hotel this way, but happy entry. The main early entry is from the main entrance to the theme park. Okay, and now the shop. This is the Mickey Angelo gift shop. This is the one and only gift shop in the hotel. It has special items that only hotel guests can purchase. The Curious Princess is really excited that we've got this really big Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, we already have. I usually bring back one of the. We have 3 of these that I brought back from various trips to Tokyo Disney in the past, so we might bring back a 4th. We're going to take a look. In addition to the standard souvenir products, they've also got a small selection of food, lots of instant noodles, a few little breakfast pastries, and a small selection of chilled beverages, I should point out, including beer. The princess is trying out some of the souvenir products. What do you got to say, princess?
Bibbidi bibbidi bomb. Make it to a bomb.
And just outside the Mickey Angelo gifts is the Bella Vista Lounge. This is kind of a, I don't know if it says light meal service, but they've got great views of the park through their windows. And on the first floor, which is the floor below the lobby, is the spa and pool. It's an indoor pool in the winter and an outdoor pool in the summer. Now, it wouldn't let me take any pictures in the pool, and as far as I can tell, it's not included for hotel guests, but you have to pay an extra fee that you can see here. And on the second floor, they also have a smoking lounge inside through these neat kind of like fancy looking doors. But the good news is to get from the hotel's lobby to the main entrance of DisneySea, super easy. That's the front entrance, the valet drop that I showed you with the taxis drop you off, and then you just walk down a staircase and it's like 2 minutes out the front door to get here. And if you're coming and going via the monorail that runs around the Tokyo Disney Resort, just across the entrance gate is the entrance to the Tokyo DisneySea station of the monorail, or they call it the Disney Resort line. Now, if you're taking public transit to the hotel, you'll take the JR line to Mahaima Station. From here, you will walk just a little bit over that way to get on the monorail at the Resort Gateway Station. You'll take it a few stops over to the DisneySea Station to get to the hotel. And speaking of the monorail, there it is right now. And if you're coming here direct from Narita Airport, we'll go ahead and do this in reverse. Now, if you are coming via public transit early in the morning, you want to do the theme parks and check in later, you can actually like drop off your luggage at this welcome center, not just for the one we're staying at, but for a bunch of the Disney hotels. So then you can go in, say, Tokyo Disneyland, and then they'll deliver your luggage to the hotel that you're staying at. One annoying thing about the monorail, though, it only runs in the counterclockwise direction, just one way. You can't go the other way. If you're going to be riding the Disney monorail a lot, it's best to buy a day pass, 700 yen for all-day rides. From the monorail, getting off the DisneySea station, don't go down the escalator stair to the park entrance. Instead, there's a special exit right here on the main floor that you can take a bridge to the MiraCosta Hotel. The guest room floors themselves have really cool theming between the rooms. They've got Disney characters. Look, there's Mickey and Pluto looking down the hill. And we're looking for our room, which is 3330. But before we get to the guest room, you should also know that every guest room floor has ice machines. Dual ice machines. Fancy. All right, now that we've seen everything around the hotel, let's check out the inside of one of the rooms. This is room 3330, a Venice Side Superior Room. It's got 2 beds in it, and the Curious Princess is making herself comfortable on that bed already. But what's unique about this room, it can sleep not just 2, but it can sleep 3, because as you can see, they've got a little bit of information here, hold it still, about the trundle bed that is underneath. So underneath this bed, there is another bed that you can pull out to get a bed and then have a third bed that is over here. Now, just over to the right of the bed, there's a little table looking out the window. On the table, they had a couple of these shopping bags folded up nicely, showing the Hotel MiraCosta. We have a room facing the Venice side. Do these windows actually open or not? They do, but they make it hard to actually open them. They just open a tiny bit to get some air out, so they don't open very far, so you can't crawl out. But that's the Venice side looking into the park.
Look at me.
Look at you. Yeah, the Curious Princess is wearing the Hotel MiraCosta bag. She's showing that off very nicely. There is a cool grand sofa over here. This room is themed to look like Venice. There's this map of the old Disney World here, a map presenting the unknown lands of the Western Ocean. We've even got Carthay, Buena Vista, so many Disney themes on there. Looking back to the beds, they've got the cool like Venice art right over here. You can see the bridge over the Grand Canal. Now, I will say, while the room is cool, like there's definitely some older elements of it, like this button box next to like this is the alarm clock. Like this is old school Japanese. This old school phone. What do we need to tell? There's a flashlight here. What's that? You were going to show us there. There's this thing right here. It's got nice, like still you get a notepad and you get a pen and you can draw some things in it if you want to. The Curious Princess is going to draw us something. Okay, then here is a neat like, oh, there's like a rug, some like rug art up here of the classic Disney characters. Looking back this way, we've got the television in the room. You can check out, order room service from it. Although you do want to order food to room delivery, make sure you do it ahead of time, because right now, which is 4 o'clock, it said the earliest delivery was 8 o'clock. What's kind of cool that you can do if you're a guest here is when you check out from the television, you can leave your luggage in the room the day you check out, and then they will hold it by the bell desk. So on your checkout day, you can go enjoy the parks and then pick up your luggage from the bell desk that they take from your room. You don't have to take it down there. There are some pajamas that are in here, some Disney pajamas. And then in the drawers below, those are empty just for you to put your stuff in. Okay, and then looking over this way, back by the front door, we've got the little tea set right over here with a hot water pitcher. We've got some Japanese teas and coffee. And then below that, there is a small mini fridge. We'll open it up so you can see what size it is. Plenty of room to put your stuff in, and 3 bottles of water, because this room fundamentally has a capacity of 3. Okay, that's our front door. Inside the closet here, we've got 3 adult slippers, 2 kid slippers, and a stool that you can place in the room if the kiddos need some place to stand on. You've got your usual set of hangers, and then there is an in-room safe on the wall, and then there's some extra bedding up here if you need to be a little bit warmer. All right, now just to the left of the closet is the bathroom. So in the bathroom, it's got a stool right underneath that kiddos can pull out to kneel on, or adults can use to sit on, maybe if they're sitting here. It's got a big mirror, very gold and grand. But yeah, there's this cool mirror over here that looks like a mirror on the wall. Who's the curious of them all? The in-room amenities are in these amazing tins. This is where like can you open that, Princess? This is where like the Q-tips are, the cotton swabs in the room. The toothbrushes are themed for the hotel, adults and kids. Even the mugs that you use to like rinse when you brush your teeth.
This is the grown-up.
Oh, and the Curious Princess says these cups are just for kids, and they've got boring grown-up ones. They're over here too. The towels are emblazoned with the M for the Hotel MiraCosta. There is a hair dryer and a MiraCosta hair brush, Panasonic, of course. Curious Princess wants to show you what the kid's toothbrush looks like. There we go. So the kitty toothbrush, small toothbrush, and some kitty flavored toothpaste.
It's strawberry flavor.
Strawberry flavor.
So I'll use this with this and a little bit of Kimber use this.
Oh, because I've got the yellow bristles, of course. I should definitely use the one with the yellow bristles. So just to the right of the sink in the bathroom through the Mickey door opens up into the Japanese style shower and bath that the Curious Princess is exploring already. So the shower is basically just this floor, which closes off by this door. It's got a stool, it's got a handheld, no fixed head, no rain head. And then there's a big soaking tub over here. You're taking a shower already. All right, good, get nice and clean. And in case maybe you want to hang some laundry or something like that, they've also got one of these lines that you can pull across to do some laundry. Okay, and then the final part of the bathroom over here is the Toto toilet. This is the washlet that washes and gives you the bidet, and you can also use the toilet. Although it's not the fanciest one, it doesn't automatically open. You gotta do that yourself. All right, the Curious Princess finished her artwork. What did you draw, Princess?
A heart.
A heart.
It looks like squibble squabble.
But it's actually a heart. It's just some abstract art, right?
Wait, let me show. I got to make it even prettier.
Okay.
Come and see.
Yeah, that's a masterpiece. Well, all right, fellow explorers, if you watch our hotel reviews regularly, you'll now know it's time for the Topher review, where we rate hotels on a scale of 1 to 5 Tophers. But Topher didn't join us for this trip, and the Curious Princess fell asleep, so this review is going to be tough because she's usually the voice of Topher. All right, so instead, who are we joined by, Princess?
Winnie the Pooh!
That we bought from the gift shop down below that you saw earlier. So, all right, Princess, how many Winnie the Poohs is this hotel gonna get? That's 4.5 Winnie the Poohs on a scale of 5. So let's talk about the pros and cons, why this hotel got 4.5 and why it didn't get 5. So first pro, Well, you would only stay at this hotel if you're going to the Disney theme parks. In particular, you're going to DisneySea. It doesn't get any closer to this since it's right next to the main gate. Fantastic. The early entry perks are really great, and so are all the perks that they do where they'll hold your luggage while you go in the park. You just keep it in your room. I mean, that's pretty amazing. The service was amazing. I mean, it definitely had that amazing Japanese customer service touch. The Curious Princess absolutely loved her whole stay here, loved the gift shop. We're into the whole Disney thing, so she's a Disney baby, I'm a Disney adult.
Disney princess.
Yes, she's a Disney princess. We love how big the room is, so there's tons of room to spread out in here. I mean, we didn't bring much luggage with us because we actually shipped most of our luggage to the next hotel that we're staying at. And I think the theming is just really great. I mean, it reminds me a little bit of the Venetian in Las Vegas if it was only done up by Disney. So they've really every little thing is perfect. Like, oh, well, I don't know about perfect, but at least thought of and thoughtful. Like even the ceiling of this room. I think it's even impressive how even all the bath amenities are themed and thoughtful, and the Q-tips are in little tins that have Disney characters on them.
I'm gonna go there actually.
You're gonna go to the bathroom? Okay, she's gonna go to the bathroom now.
I just brushed my teeth.
She says she just brushed her teeth, but I don't believe her because she came back so quickly. All right, so now let's talk about the cons, why it didn't get 5 Tophers, I mean 5 Winnie the Poohs. Well, first of all, the price. This hotel is expensive. We paid 92,000 yen here in August of 2025. We booked it the day that they opened for reservations, which was about 4 months out from when we stayed. The good news is that's the price all in, no resort fees, no blah, 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 blah. So, you know, might even be cheaper to stay here than a hotel in Vegas on a busy weekend. But still, the price is high. So after the con of the price, the swimming pool situation is weird that you have to pay more to go into the swimming pool. And the final con is that I wish there was more quick serve food or quick serve convenience stores or even a vending machine in the hotel. There is none of that. There's just kind of sit down restaurants that take a long time to get served at. The gift shop does have a few food items, but not much. So the nearest fast food or convenience stores is in the nearby XBR8 shopping mall. It's not an easy walk. It's 20-ish minutes to get there, and it's not a super easy direct path. The easiest way to get there is to take the Disney monorail, which is one stop. You have to pay 300 yen per person to ride that, and then if you want to get back from there, then you have to ride all the way around. We did go there for dinner, and we did go to the supermarket there too to stock up for breakfast for the next morning because what was in the gift shop didn't look super delicious. But as you can see, the Curious Princess having a super good time here. She has a super good time in all hotels, but even a more super good time in this hotel, I think. Princess, what is your favorite part about this hotel?
It's close. It's in Disneyland.
Oh, and just a quick addendum from our messy hotel room after we woke up. Sorry, I didn't have enough time to make it because we're rushing off to the theme park, and that's why we did our review last night. We want to get in line, so we're some of the first guests to get in with our happy entry. Sleep quality in the room was good. Air conditioning worked well. Room was quiet. Only 2 cons about the bed. It's kind of Japanese style hard mattress, so don't expect something super plush, and the pillows are a little hard too, but the Curious Princess, she slept super well. She loved it. So overall, good sleeping, just hard. So the final question of would we stay here again? If we were coming to DisneySea for the convenience, we absolutely would. And whether you should stay here or not depends on how important that early entry and ease of access is for you. There are a ton of hotels in the Tokyo Disney Resort area that you can get on the monorail and get over here. Not all of them are including early DisneySea admission anymore. The banana is one of the things we got from the supermarket. So she's singing you the banana song. Well, all right, fellow explorers, if your travels are bringing you to Tokyo, you might enjoy checking out some of our other Tokyo travel guides. You'll find links here up on the screen and in the description below. And as usual, we won't say goodbye
because we'll see you in the next, I don't know,
video.